Alright, this is a true story. Last week I got a random text message that said, "Hello, David, how are you today?" And I responded and I said, "This isn't David." They said, "Who is this? Maybe I'm mistaken." I said, "This is Ben." They said, "Ben who? Want to be friends?" And I thought, this is very weird. So I said, "Bend over." And they said, "What a nice name. My name is Emma. I feel fate has bring us together. Want to be friends, Ben?" And then she sent me this. Wow. She went on to say, "My husband is Emmanuel Besnier and he helps fund me for my investments where I make a total of $100,000 daily. Have you heard of him?" And I gotta say that I had not, but a quick Google search tells me he's a French businessman worth $24 billion. So I immediately thought, this must be my lucky day. And I said, $100,000 daily? She said, "Yes, sir, want a picture?" And then she shows me a picture of her investment account. She says, "If you want, I can get you into this circle. You too can make $100,000 daily." And I'm like, that would be cool. She said, "Yes, it is very cool. I wake up every day and I think I'm in a dream. I thank God I have a husband who buys me gold and earnings and cars. If he didn't do that, we would be divorced already." Okay, so she's a gold digger, and she tells me to kindly email Emmanuel and say that his wife Emma referred me. So I do. I said, "Hey Emmanuel, talk to your wife. She said to reach out about getting some help with investing." And he promptly emailed me back and he said, "Hello Ben, thank you for replying to me about the investing opportunity with me. You may be asking yourself, why is he giving all this money away? Well, look no further for the answer. I am dying of esophageal cancer and trying to help others with my monies." Then he says, "Don't believe me that I am the real Emmanuel? Here's a proof video to clear any suspicions."
Hello, Bendover. This is Emmanuel Besnier. I received your email and want to thank you for trusting me.
Oh my gosh, I am talking to the real Emmanuel Besnier. And then his wife texts me and she says, "Yes, and Emmanuel tells me you sent him an email. I can't wait to be business partners." And I said, "You didn't tell me he was dying. How terrible." She said, "Yes, it is saddening me every day. The doctor says he only has a few weeks left to live before he passes away. I hope he puts me in his will, but if not, I have $100,000 daily, and you can too. Maybe you can be in his will too." Well, I certainly hope so. So I answer his questions and I send them back. He tells me my account has been set up and he sends me to his investing website called Horizon Capital. And here I can see that he's deposited $50,000 into my account, and I'm told I can withdraw the money once I earn $100,000. And Emma is cheering me on, saying Emmanuel got me a new car for my help in investing. Are you ready to invest? Seems kind of messed up that she's off living her best life while her husband is slowly dying of cancer. But she sends me this YouTube video tutorial about how to get started. And I'm starting to think that maybe Emma and Emmanuel are the same person. But let's check out this video.
Hello, guys. This is Emmanuel Besnier, just showing you how you can invest and make money with Horizon Capital. Just click Exchange. Then pick a stock and invest. Look, I just made money. I am already at 70 kilometers. Please watch and invest. It'll be worth it.
All right, I'm convinced. So I go ahead and I start investing by buying every stock I can until I eventually get $100,000 in my account. But then my account is locked due to fraud. What the heck did I do? So I write to Emmanuel and I say, "Emmanuel, we have a problem." He writes back and he tells me that he's seen this happen with a ton of accounts recently, and he's going to get his tech guy to look into it. But in the meantime, he's going to give me $500,000. This guy's too generous, but he eventually writes back and he says that my account was flagged because I earned the money so fast. So in order to verify that I am real and legit, I need to purchase a membership for $602.50, about 10% of what's in my account. And he attaches my membership card that he wants me to sign. And then I need to pay the fee by sending a wire transfer to a Bank of America account. Now, all this talk of fraud has me very suspicious, so I send an email back to Emmanuel with the signed membership card, and I pull a little trick to grab his IP address when he opens it. And when he does, I can see that he's using a VPN to hide his location, but I am able to see what time zone he's in. And all this time I thought I was talking to the real Emmanuel Besnier. But why does a scammer in Nigeria want me to send money to a bank account in the United States? Well, if you've watched this channel before, you'll know that the scammers enlist the help of money mules. And these mules are individuals here in the United States who collect the money for the scammers and move it overseas. And scammers depend on these mules to move their money because it's becoming increasingly difficult to get money from victims internationally through traditional banks. And that's why in this video, I'm determined to find out who this mule is and put him and this scammer out of business for good. Now, one of the best ways to protect yourself from fraud is by using Aura, the sponsor of this video. I've been using Aura for about 3 years now, and it offers a complete suite of tools to keep you safe from scams, identity theft, and other online threats. Aura includes a VPN that encrypts your data when you're browsing or using public Wi-Fi, a password manager that generates and securely stores complex passwords, and dark web monitoring that alerts you instantly if your personal information is found where it shouldn't be. Plus, every Aura plan comes with $1 million in identity theft insurance, providing an extra layer of protection in today's digital world. With all these essential security features in one easy-to-use app, Aura gives you peace of mind at an affordable price. If you just want to try it out, you can get 2 weeks free by heading to aura.com/pleasantgreen. I think you'll find it incredibly valuable in keeping yourself safe online. So to support the channel and to get started today, head to aura.com/pleasantgreen. So Emmanuel is wanting me to send money to this Bank of America account, and I ask him what name is on the account. He says just put Emmanuel Besnier. Sorry, I mean Isaac. Wait, what? Did he really just give me the name of the account holder? I said, who is Isaac? He says, yes, well, he is my stepbrother, so he receives for me since I'm in France. He's in US and he receives and sends to me okay. I said, do you have Isaac's number? He said, number is not secure, sir. Are you at the bank? But I convince him that I need it in order to make the transfer. So he says, Benjamin, send your number so we can call. So I give it to him and he says, okay, Isaac will text you. Then I get a text from a number with a 207 area code that says, yes, this is Isaac, can you send the payment? All right, here we go. So I ask him to confirm the routing and account numbers, which he does. I say, is it Bank of America? I think yes. I said, you think? Isn't it your bank account? Yes, I think. Send. I said, what do you mean you think? I need you to be certain. He said, please, I'm certain. Send. Isaac needs his payment. Emmanuel. Wait, what? I said, I thought you were Isaac. Is this Emmanuel? Yes, phone corrected by itself. I typed Emmanuel and spelt it wrong. It auto-corrected to Isaac. No, this is Isaac. Come on, man, trust me here. How do I prove? This idiot is playing Emmanuel and Isaac, but I talk him into calling me to prove that it's really him.
Hello, Benjamin Dover. Can you send the money?
Yeah, hi, this is Ben. Is this, Isaac? Hello?
Yep, it's Isaac.
Hey, Isaac. Hey, I will go. I just have to go in person to the bank, if that's okay. Hello?
Send it, go to person bank.
Wait, what did you just say? Isaac? Hello?
Yes, send it, go to person bank, yes.
Just send it, go to person bank? Okay, this is stupid, but two can play at this game, so I pretend like I'm on my way to the bank. I even take a picture to show him that I'm almost there. But then I write to Emmanuel and I say, I think we have a problem. This Isaac isn't who he says he is. And Emmanuel's like, what? Who? And then I pretend like I just got a mysterious text message from an unknown number warning me about Isaac. But this is just something that I sent myself from another number. And Emmanuel's confused now, wondering who it could be. He says, what? No, I don't know him. Who is that? I said, I don't know. He just randomly texted me. And then he asks, okay, did you send the payment though? And I'm like, no, I'm afraid to. So I followed up with another text. So Emmanuel must be scratching his head, wondering who this mystery man texting Ben Dover is. So he actually reaches out to this number, but it's the same 207 number that supposedly belonged to Isaac, further confirming that these guys are the same person. So I respond to Emmanuel from my mysterious number and I say, how can I help you? And he wants to know how I found out he's in Nigeria. Now, I want to scare him, so I say our group uses advanced technical skills and investigative tools to analyze digital footprints and uncover the true locations of individuals involved in criminal activities. And Emmanuel says, wow. Then he says, okay, how about this? You tell Ben you are trolling, and we will give you 50% of what we will scam him out of. So $301. Really? He's going to try to buy me off with $300? But maybe I can use this opportunity to my advantage. I say, your offer intrigues me. He says, okay, when I get the money. And I say, from Isaac? Yes, okay. I ask, so you want Ben to pay Isaac? Then Isaac will send to you? Then you will pay me half? And he says yes. Now, I'm thinking I'm finally going to learn who this mule is. So I ask, okay, and who is this Isaac? Does he live in the States? Emmanuel says he is accountant. I say, give me his phone number. He says, this is his number. I'm borrowing it. Hello, this is now Isaac. How can I help you? I say, I wish you would stop lying to me. He says, sir, respectfully, this is the first time I've talked to you. This is Isaac. I said, I'm smarter than you are. Lie to me one more time and this conversation is over. He said, all right, I'm sorry. Look, Isaac is probably not awake. He isn't texting me back. Then he says, do you want to revive money and then you would give me 80% and you get 20%? I said, is that the arrangement you had with Isaac? He said, sir, what? Let's ignore Isaac. If you can provide that you are good at this job by getting Ben to send you $600, you can be my new assistant. Now, this should show you how precious these money mules are to scammers. They will die before they reveal who they are because they are the key to making these scams possible. Without them, they've got no way to receive the money. So I keep pressing him, and he says, what do you want from me? I say, to know who Isaac is. He says, a friend. And while he's doing this, he's still emailing Ben Dover telling him to send the money or the FBI will visit him. But Ben isn't going to send anything. Emmanuel then comes back to the secret agent asking, why did you brainwash Ben? I said, because I'm tired of your lies. He said, no lies here, so help me God, I tell truth only. I said, well then start talking. Who is Isaac? How did you meet him? Does he know that you're in Nigeria? I'm not in Nigeria too. And that's when I said I can't deal with this guy anymore. And if you've made it this far, you're probably wondering how anybody would fall for any of this. Well, a couple of hours later, I actually got a text message from the real Isaac. He said, hello, I was told by Samantha to message you. And I was like, who's Samantha? But he says, yes, this is Isaac. I just got off my shift with messages from Samantha telling me to message you. I wasn't told a reason, only to message you, hoping you could possibly shed some light on it. And that's when he shows me the text messages from his girlfriend Samantha, instructing her to reach out to me for payment. So I told him my version of the story about how some billionaire in France asked me to wire $600 to his account. He says, well, that is my info, so are you one of Samantha's employers? Okay, so this scammer is not only impersonating Emma and Emmanuel, but he's pretending to be Isaac's online girlfriend, Samantha. Isaac said that they met on Bumble and she's currently serving overseas. He says from time to time her employer reaches out to him to send him payments since they're unable to do overseas wire transfers. And the real Isaac believes it. This whole romance has been set up in order to get him to launder money for the scammer, and it's been happening for the last 2 months. Isaac says, okay, but why would that Emma or Emmanuel guy have my information? And I'm like, because Emmanuel is Samantha. Your girlfriend is a Nigerian scammer, dude. And I hated to be the one to break the news to him, but I showed how her picture has been used in multiple different romance scams. And every time he does his girlfriend a favor, he's committing a federal crime. He asked, what do I do? I legit didn't know about any of that and don't want to get arrested. So I sent him all kinds of info from the FBI and even a link to the Ava support team. Isaac said that he'd be blocking the supposed girlfriend right away. And this would be the last time anyone would ever send him money to launder. It's just crazy to me that by responding to this random text message, I was able to trace down a money laundering operation and shut it down before it caused even more people to get scammed. You can actually face charges for this kind of thing, so it's important to recognize when you might be being used as a mule. But while I consider this a win, this story does have a very sad ending. I got the following email from Emmanuel's email address. This is Emma, the late husband of Emmanuel Besnier. It's with a heavy heart that I tell you that your good friend and my amazing husband Emmanuel Besnier died of a heart attack-induced cancer death. And then she wanted to give me his inheritance for a small fee. Well, after processing this sad news, I just wrote back with, may he rest in peace. Please donate the money to charity. I'm sure you can find a worthy cause over there in Nigeria.